I always get mixed up between Government House and Parliament House, because there's one. I think Government House is near the in the Botanic Gardens, and Parliament House is on Macquarie Street. But I walked past Parliament House yesterday, and it's the oldest standing building in Sydney. It's from 1816. So there you go. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I guess we have some old buildings. This building looks old. Macquarie Street and the Rocks, that zone of the city, seem to have most of the old buildings. I guess Sydney Town Hall must be pretty old, but in general it seems to be mainly new architecture. We knocked down a lot of the old buildings, which is like not so bad in theory, but it's just kind of like, and there are so many old buildings that are historic and also fine and sturdy. I feel like there's been buildings demolished that weren't even necessarily like a hazard of falling down or anything. Like they could have just been like, you know, a really juicy little historical archive, but we replaced them with a new building. And like, I don't think a lot of the architecture is that good. I'm into a fair amount of the brutalist architecture in Sydney, but not heaps of it. Last night I watched a documentary about the Hiroshima bombings, and it's just crazy to think about how all the buildings would have been destroyed, and everything in that city that you could see now would have been built post that. It's pretty crazy.